And after 4 years, in 2020, they return.
Greetings, citizens of the United States. This is a message from Anonymous to the Minneapolis Police Department. We do not trust your corrupt organization to carry out justice, so we will be exposing your many crimes to the world. We are Legion. Expect us.
They came because of what happened to George Floyd. George Floyd was a 46-year-old man who was murdered by a police officer who choked him to death by his knees because they thought that he forged a check. And the rest is all over the internet. Riots, solidarity, justice, everything is happening. Hi, this is Mandan and welcome to a new episode. Anonymous is a huge collective of people who made their presence felt after 2016 because of what happened to George Floyd. But they are taking all over the internet by exposing proof where the President Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein were a part of a sex racket and child rape racket. This whole video is going to be split into 3 parts: the formation, the badass Anonymous, and the good part of Anonymous, the formation. The website called 4chan, which is very similar to Reddit, people started posting anonymously. So people named Anonymous started coming together and they would join in together in the mass raids and pranks. It was initially for fun, but slowly they started getting serious. And this is how the very initial form of Anonymous started. The badass Anonymous. Anonymous' first reaction was against the Church of Scientology, and they named it Project Chanology. So what got me interesting was Operation PAYBACK, where Anonymous took down PayPal for a whole 1 hour, and PayPal was estimated damage of $5.5 million US. So Anonymous did Operation PAYBACK for WikiLeaks because PayPal, MasterCard and Visa started cutting off their servers for WikiLeaks. But on 2013, something big happened. A Million Mask March, where a large collection of people were wearing Guy Fawkes masks, the mask that you have seen in B for Vendetta films, and that became a symbol for Anonymous. They even started a cyber war against KKK, which stands for... Anonymous hacked into Twitter accounts, their servers, and started disclosing the identity of a few members of the KKK. And in 2016, they even started a presidential election war against Donald Trump.
Dear citizens of the world, we are Anonymous. Let's get one thing perfectly clear. Dear Donald Trump, we have been watching you for a long time and what we see is deeply disturbing.
When do we beat Mexico at the border? They are not our friend. They're rapists. Gotta see this guy. Oh, I don't know what I said. I don't remember.
This is not a warning. This is a declaration of total war. Operation Trump engaged. We are Anonymous. We are Legion. We do not forgive. We will not forget. Donald Trump, it is too late to expect us.
Now the good part. Even the Anonymous was a total badass in both good and bad ways. They did some very novel things that got my attention. And one is Operation Oklahoma, Operation Safe Winter. Operation Oklahoma was a mutual aid effort in 2013 for the flash floods and the windstorms in the United States. Operation Safe Winter was basically making awareness for the homeless people. All this information that I shared was till 2016, and in that span of time, a lot of founding members were caught. It's been 4 years that we had no idea where Anonymous went, but they started making their presence in February 2020. They hacked the United Nations website and made a page for Taiwan. So since 1997, Taiwan did not have a seat in the UN. On 28th of May 2020, they released a video in Facebook in regard to George Floyd.
Greetings, citizens of the United States. This is a message from Anonymous to the Minneapolis Police Department. This week's brutal killing of George Floyd, which has sparked protests and national outrage, is merely the tip of the iceberg in a long list of high-profile cases of wrongful death at the hands of officers in your state. In fact, in the past 2 decades, 193 people have been killed by police in Minnesota. In recent years, we have seen numerous high-profile killings in the area. People have had enough of this corruption and violence from an organization that promises to keep them safe. After the events of the past few years, many people are now beginning to learn that you are not here to save us, but rather, you are here to oppress us and carry out the will of the criminal ruling class. You are here to keep order for the people in control, not to provide safety for the people who are being controlled. In fact, You are the very mechanism that elites use to continue their global system of oppression, and the world is finally starting to wake up to this, and they are becoming increasingly angry every time they see blood needlessly spilled without consequence. These officers must face criminal charges, and Officer Chauvin especially should face murder charges. Unfortunately, we do not trust your corrupt organization to carry out justice, so we will be exposing your many crimes to the world. We are Legion. Expect us.
And the highlight till date was posted on May 31st of 2020. Anonymous tweeted that they have uploaded a number of documents to prove that Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein was involved in many cases of rape, sexual assault, and even pedophilia. It's not just Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein, but the list goes on. Calling Anonymous the hacktivist group would be misleading because Anonymous does not have a leader. It is a decentralized structure. They are trying to do good, let's hope. That is it for the video. This is a very new channel, and if you're new to this channel, do subscribe, do like the video if you like the video, and this is Mandan signing off.